What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we have an amazing episode. We are talking about DisneyBounding. That is right. If you've never heard of it, you don't want to go anywhere because we're talking about how to dress up and get away with getting into the parks looking like some of the characters. But also, we're talking about brand new opening lounges, possibly adults only. Don't go anywhere. Well, we are back, and Mom, I had to take a little break. We took in a very exciting adventure through the Okeechobee Waterway. If you don't know what it is, I'm creating a video, and it's going to be out shortly. It is an amazing way to cut through half of Florida on a boat.
Yep.
It's
It
awesome.
seemed awesome. Seemed like a nice trip. A little bit cold.
It was very cold on our small boat, a
Yeah.
little rough at times, but we made it nonetheless, and it was a wonderful, wonderful day. But let's go ahead and talk about DisneyBounding,
Okay.
Mom, because my wife wanted to do it, and she had this idea for the longest time, and she is not a big Disney fan, but this got
We're
her to
converting
go.
her.
We're
Slowly
converting
converting
her.
her.
It got her to go another day at the parks
Yes.
because
Yes.
she liked it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, Mom, shall we? With
How about
what's
how about
first?
how about we do ride closures
All
first?
right, fine.
Because we
There-
have some changes. We do have some
no,
changes.
no, those are all fine. Those are all
Okay.
fine.
All righty. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Grand Fiesta Tour is now open, and they
Can I
have.
say? Can
Okay,
I
sure.
say?
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you.
He does this
Look,
all the time.
yeah, well,
And then they
whatever.
blame me. They
No,
blame me.
well, who is they? Who is they? Let's see
Anybody
here.
around
Can you
me.
see it now?
Yes, I
All
can.
right, fine,
Thank you.
whatever. Okay, so we just went through all the no's, and then the Grand Fiesta's open again, which is
And
fantastic.
they say that it's absolutely amazing that they really did a nice job with that update. So
All they did was they
long overdue.
updated the screens and they made the fireworks on the roof actually last. If you've been on it before, you'll notice a difference. If you haven't been on it,
Yes.
it's going to look like a child ride, a little bit
Because
upgraded
it's
from It's a Small
okay.
World.
Anyway, okay.
Test
Next one.
track, they're actually running test tracks. So the cars are
Test
actually
on the track.
testing, which is
Yeah.
awesome. So that should be open really soon, really soon. Summer 25,
Yeah.
definitely on track for that.
Right around the corner. Right around the corner. I got that. I got that. That was cool. Kali River is now open, and Tough to Be a Bug just closed.
Yep, saw a lot of
So
videos of people in the last viewing of It's Tough to Be a
yeah,
Bug, and that was a great ride. Uh,
yeah.
but the permits that they got for Zootopia, I don't know if I ever talked about this, I don't know if you saw it either. The permits are not only for inside, but they had a
Yeah.
demolished type of permit for the outside where if they wanted
Mhm.
to, they can take down that whole tree of life and be
They're
completely
not.
fine with it.
They're not going to take down the tree.
I know they're not, but if they wanted to, that was the scope of the permit. They're probably adding to the outside of it, though, for sure.
Uh-huh.
But that's cool.
All right. So, our last episode, you were asking about the Disney pools.
Disney pools, and if they were
Uh-huh.
heated or what?
No.
Our guests
Our
getting
guest
discounts at the yacht and beach. Oh yeah, for their
for the
pool
Storm
being
Along
closed.
Bay and the Shipwreck Pool. So, in answer to that question, click no. Okay. So, this is what the pool would normally look like.
It's a
And this is
fantastic pool.
situated right behind the yacht club,
Hmm.
but easy access for those staying at the beach club. So, this is what it looks like now. Oh, this is the Shipwreck Pool. That's
Right.
the slide in the little kids' pool. And this is what it looks like. Whoa. No, no, go back. Sorry. Last time we showed you what it looked like with all the construction. So they're not giving discounts because they're saying you can use the other pools. So I wanted to show this map because where the red
Look how
arrow is.
far the pools are. Oh my
Okay, but
God.
also look at the size.
Yeah, the
So
size. Yeah.
basically, the other pools are just little rectangular pools like I have in my backyard,
Yeah, so you're
right?
staying at a motel pool, pretty much.
Yeah, and the Admiral pool, that's the one that's connected to Yacht Club. So that's more the adult only pool. And then you've got the Dunes Cove and the Tidal, which is at the beach club. So there's no comparison. So I feel bad for people who have saved up for years to be able to get there and then find that they're not going to be able to use it.
Yeah,
And it's not going to be open until June.
that's
So
That's wild. Unless they already put the discount price in their rooms. Like it'll be interesting to know what the
people,
price is
I
now and
I
then
checked it.
what it is in June.
I did look it up, and people were saying that there is they think there's a slight discount, but not enough to say, "Hey, we're sorry that our pool isn't closed."
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
pool is closed. Yeah.
right.
So
But
pretty
I
interesting.
will say the boardwalk is still cool no matter what. If you're staying
It
on the
is.
boardwalk,
It
you're
is.
very lucky. But it's just
It is.
the
But
whole factor of having the pool there. Yeah,
if you have young kids and you're looking at that Stormalong pool and you're not going to be able to use it,
right. Yep,
you know,
yep.
it's sad. It's sad.
Well,
Anyway,
sad day.
moving on.
Disney
Disney
bounding.
bounding. Here we go. So what is Disney bounding?
Look at that great
Click.
couple right there. Well, not a
Yeah,
couple.
yeah.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah, really. What are you talking about? So Disney bounding is when you basically take colors of your favorite characters and you make it resemble what your character would be. So these are just examples of Mickey, Minnie, and Winnie the Pooh.
That
Easy
Mickey's
to
a
do,
great one. I should have done the Mickey. Jeez,
right?
I like that. It
Right?
was very easy.
Right? A lot of them. And here you are as
Get
Goofy, and here your wife
Goofy,
is as Donald. And
Donald.
how many compliments did you guys get?
Man, we got so many compliments of just Disney bounding when all of us were together. Unfortunately, he had that tie-dye shirt on or the Hawaiian shirt,
Right. You
where
would have
normally
worn
he
that.
has, yeah, where normally he has the yellow suspenders. So,
Uh-huh.
or
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, the yellow vest,
And
not suspenders,
yes, the yellow vest.
but
But
yeah. And I
but you
got my
can
Goofy
take
socks on, so
Yep, yep. So here's our whole group that went and what the characters we were going to be. And if anybody wants to do this, all you have to do is type in Disney bounding for and whatever character you want to be. And there's going to be a plethora. Do you like that word? A
big
plethora
word.
of ideas on how you can go ahead and Disney bound. It was a lot of fun.
I
We
like how
really
you did
enjoyed
the
it.
characters above who we are, just in case
Thank
they
you.
didn't know. Very
In
nice.
case they didn't know, I should have done
Yes,
it like, can you guess who we are?
that's
But
okay.
anyway,
That's okay. Nobody has
but
time for that.
and the characters really got involved as well. Like we didn't
Yes,
have a Daisy in our group,
she was not
and
happy.
Daisy was, animated and being sad because we didn't have her in our group. So it was
Yeah,
fun,
it
even
was
for
definitely
kids to
fun.
do.
Yep,
I mean, kids
it
can
was
do it
awesome.
also.
Disney Skyliner Rally Scavenger Hunt, Mom. What do we got to talk about this?
So we were hoping to do when we did our sky crawl, we were hoping to include the Skyliner rally. But unfortunately, when we went to our first stop, which was Art of Animation, and I asked for the scavenger hunt,
Oops.
I said scavenger hunt, not knowing, not realizing that some of the hotels have their own scavenger hunt within them.
Which
So we ended
is
up,
really cool for the kids. Although the animation hall hunt, this one was
that was tough.
it was very tough.
Yeah, like they're asking what are the names of the Ariel sisters, and
And they're
it
not on the
wasn't
walls. It's
right. It's not like you can go into a place and find it. You
right.
really have to know it in your brain. So what we found out is you have to ask for the Skyliner Rally scavenger hunt. So if you look at the difference,
Ah,
so the one is
yeah.
just the resort specific, and the other one, if you noticed, it's stapled. There's 7 resorts there, and there's 4 tasks that you have to do at each station, at each resort.
Well, that'll
And
be a
it could
next trip, but that
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
fun.
and it could be like take a picture of this or go talk to the,
Right. And
just
actually, when
a
we
lot
were
more fun.
at Caribbean Beach, we saw a group doing
Mhm,
this,
mhm.
and we were like, "That's what we wanted." So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we messed up in that aspect, but at the
Yeah.
same time, we were so packed and crunched for time
Yes. Yes.
where it wasn't going to be possible anyway. So it's
Mhm,
okay. This will be another video for us.
mhm. Yep.
Um, yeah, moving on.
And now the new DVC lounge opens. It's called McKim's. Oh, it opened. McKim's Mile House. So this is where the shooting arcade used to be
Oh, it's
at
open
Magic
now.
Kingdom. It's open. It just opened a
Wow.
couple of days ago. Um, if you click again, you'll
Oh,
see a couple of other pictures of the interior.
oh,
Um,
wow.
so
Are those private rooms that you can rent?
no, believe it or not, you can't even go up there.
Okay,
That picture is just to show that any names that are on the doors, it's going to be related to either an Imagineer or some connection to the
sure.
work at Disney. Okay. It's open daily from 11 to 6. It's a great
Oops.
place. Yeah, too
We'll
fast.
we'll have to because we have friends that are DVC. We'll have to go in there one day because that looks super nice and it's definitely a
Mhm,
relaxing spot
mhm.
just to on a hot day in Magic Kingdom when there's nothing to do because that
Right.
place that
And
that has
and
nothing to do there.
think of where it's situated. I mean, it's right there smack in the public. I was surprised because usually they're kind of out of the way. Like at Epcot, they're upstairs over Figment.
Right.
And that's the only one that comes to mind right now.
Yeah.
But
But no,
but
this is great.
anyway,
Cool.
yep,
Very
yep.
good. And this is the one I'm most excited about. They just
Okay.
released
So do you know what that is?
it.
What is the rendering of?
Well, this is the new lounge on the Epcot Ball, the adults
Okay.
only
Okay, so they
lounge.
announced, you can click again, they announced the name of it. It's going to be Geo
Geo
82.
82.
So I'm assuming that's going to be the logo. It's the first 21 and over lounge in
It's
any Disney park.
gonna be great.
Yep. So it's going to honor the history and celebrate the legacy of past attractions while looking at the future. Okay. So this is going to be in Spaceship Earth.
This is going to
So,
be all, and I hope they, because the kids don't know the past like the
mhm,
adults do, and are most
yeah,
of the Disney adults. So I hope they have like pictures of old rides and like
right.
so people
Hmm.
can like reminisce about like, wow, this is
Yeah.
how long ago was that?
It, yeah, I can't wait for that to open because I think that's going to be cool.
Like people don't like my little sister doesn't remember that dinosaur used to be called Countdown to Extinction or
Yes.
different things
Yes.
like that. Like that'd be cool if they just
Well,
brought
she
back
is
the old
younger than
things.
you are.
I'll stop it. What are we
All
doing
right.
here,
So,
Mom? That's a
okay.
castle.
Okay. Do you know what that is? What
That's
do you
the
think that
castle.
is?
Yes, Cinderella's
And
castle.
and why do you think?
Is it coming on the 100 year because that says 50? I don't know.
No. All the
75 year.
people are waiting because they're rope dropping.
Mm,
So when you rope drop, when you stay at the Disney resorts, you have the ability to go into a park early, half an hour early.
hmm.
Well, now they changed. Usually they stop where we see in that picture, right around the hub. And they wait until it's 7:40 or 8:30 for them to get in. Now what they've started, they just started it already. You can enter if you are a Disney hotel guest, you enter through Tomorrowland. You can go in as early as 7:45 if the park's open at 8:30 and you have full access. You can go to Tomorrowland, you can go to Frontierland, you can go anywhere you want and you can go directly to the ride queue. However, the ride itself will not open until 8:30. So now
Okay.
the resort guests get that 45 minutes of actually walking around an empty park, so to speak,
Yeah, and
and they
then
can do
just waiting
shopping.
because the rides don't officially open until
Right. Right.
whatever time it
So what
opens.
this is
Okay.
going to avoid, I think, I don't know yet. It's actually started a couple of days ago. It's going to avoid the mass entry.
I thought, yeah, but didn't hotel guests always get an hour before, anyways, and then the
No,
rides were open?
it used to be 1 hour before at one park.
I thought it
After
was
COVID, they
right.
changed it
It
to a
was all the
half
parks.
hour for all parks, and the good majority of the rides are open. Tron
Right.
is not open for early entry.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No, Seven Dwarfs is, but Tron is. If anybody's interested, you can always just Google, what rides are open.
Sure.
So, so there you have it. So there's our next week's theme. You need to come back.
You got to come back. The extravaganza hunt, and
I'm going to go do it.
it's going to be awesome. They just put out new eggs in front of the
Hmm.
Grand Floridian Lodge or in the lobby, I guess. They
Resort,
look
yeah.
amazing. Robot Invasion. It's been around for a little bit, talking about, but
Well, it's been around at Disneyland.
yeah, yeah. So we'll talk about it. Hopefully they update it a little bit. But that's going to be fun.
It
It's going to
they
be great
look
to see.
awesome.
Yeah, they do
I
look
I
awesome.
cannot. I just don't know. Well, we'll wait for next week to talk about it because
It's more
we talk
droid
about it now.
invasion than robot invasion. So if you,
What's the difference between a droid and a robot?
well, when you say robot, it could be anything. When you say droid, it more leans towards Star Wars,
Oh,
just for the
okay.
fine people, the fine folk.
Okay, that's our question for next week. What's the difference between a droid and a robot?
And then more park
Alrighty.
updates because they did change, and maybe you guys can test this when you guys go up this weekend, Mom. They changed the, excuse me, the Genie Plus a little bit more, or the Lightning Lane.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
What's changed?
Well, you'll have to find that out and report back. The multi
Okay.
pass, I think,
So,
has changed. I think they limited you from. I don't know. We got to figure it out because I saw something where
okay.
they updated it. So we'll get back to you guys.
Okie dokie.
Uh, let's go ahead and hear your fact of the day, Mom.
I don't do a fact of the day. I do a
All
joke of
right,
the day.
fine. Let's. Well, sometimes it is a fact because it's not funny. Ha ha!
What do you, in honor of you and your recent trip, what do you do with a sick boat?
Take it
People have
out
been
to
waiting.
take it out to
People have
sea
been
and scuttle
waiting.
it.
You're close. You take it to the dock.
Nice.
Ha
So
ha
I was going
ha.
out, you were coming back.
Yes.
All right.
Yep. Yep. So what's your fact?
The fact of the day is today is the
You don't have
best
a
day.
fact.
No, no, no. Oh, I got a fact, Mom. Today is the best day in the history of the world. It is the beginning of March Madness. Get your brackets in, people. We cannot wait. We're going to have an amazing first 2 rounds Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of straight madness.
And it's
Watch
also the
out for
first day of
UNC.
spring.
Today's actually the first day of spring? Huh?
That's what they
Didn't know
said.
that.
Probably. Yep. Yepper, yepper. So,
Thanks to Phil, huh?
yeah. Well, we don't go by him anyway. We go by a gator or something. I forget. Or
Oh, okay.
flamingo. I don't know.
All right. Well, leave some comments
All right.
below. If you guys are going to the Flower and Garden Festival, let us know how it is. Mom will be up there this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are following and you are there this weekend, make sure you reach out to Mom. She might be able to meet
Mm-hmm.
you and give you one of our cool koozies.
Oh,
Those are a
like we
hot
showed at the
commodity.
at the DisneyBounding. Yeah. All righty. Well, you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy your March Madness
Yes.
basketball. Condolences to all of the basketball widows. And and we'll see you next week. I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.